Turn now to Fox 13's Connor Hansen live in New York, tracking several key races which could take the temperature on national politics. Connor?
Hi, Sabira, and those polls are just now starting to close here on the East Coast. A trio of key races today. Issues like affordability are front and center. Both parties will be watching closely for any insight into how voters are feeling. In America's largest city, voters are picking their new mayor, and the stakes are high. The frontrunner is 34-year-old Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani. He's hoping to defeat former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who is now running as an independent.
If they want to vote for a candidate endorsed by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Stephen Miller, by all means, they should vote for Andrew Cuomo.
This is going to determine the future of the city of New York. May also determine the future of the Democratic Party.
Trailing both in the polls, Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa. Across the river in New Jersey, voters will decide what has become an increasingly tight contest for governor.
I'm going to work relentlessly to drive down costs for people.
We have an affordability crisis in New Jersey, and I can address that on day one.
In Virginia, voters will choose their first female governor. Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earle-Sears faces off against former Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger.
You hired us, and we're so grateful that you did. And now here I am, 4 years later, again asking for your vote.
We need a governor who is working tirelessly to mitigate every harm that might be caused by a reckless and chaotic administration.
And the polls there in Virginia did just close a few minutes ago. Across the country in California, voters will decide if the state will be the latest to redraw its congressional maps, which would likely hand over seats to Democrats in the upcoming midterms. Sabira?
Connor, thank you. And on Election Day, there's two major questions. Who will win, and is my vote secure? Today, Washington Secretary of State reassured voters that their ballots are safe. Steve Hobbs says that voter fraud is not rampant in our state. He says it happens very rarely, and counties prosecute people who attempt voter fraud.
It's very secure, and I hear this all the time about, so I'm glad I'm here, yes. I remind people that if you have any questions, go to your county auditor, and you can see it with your own eyes. We have audits before and after the process that happen. Every signature is checked, and we do find people that might sign for another person because we see this. We also find people that try to vote in the same election twice. These numbers are extremely low, but the point of me telling you this is they are caught.
Counties have to certify their elections by November 25th. The Secretary of State's office has until December 4th to certify those election results. Fox 13 has you covered all night long, including races for Seattle Mayor, Everett Mayor, Tacoma Mayor, and more. Join David Rose and Hannah Kim and our political analysts as we break down all of the results. That's tonight from 8 to 10 p.m. on Fox 13 Plus and on the Fox Local app.